Welcome back to the Mike Leaf Show, the last segment of this show for the week. And Coach, a couple really big games for you beginning on Friday night. Minnesota State Mankato comes to town, a team that's ranked in the top 25, that's tied with these Warriors atop the NSIC standings, and a team that you've beaten once this year. So there's a lot of storylines that are going into this game on Friday night.
It is, and it's tough to try and forget those things, to be honest with you. But it's a game that you look forward to. I don't care who you are. If you're a competitor and you love this game, like I know our guys too, and Mankato's guys do, they look forward to this game, their place or ours. So it'll be a war from start to finish, and something that like I said, you're looking forward to it, and it brings out the best in you.
When you're recruiting kids to Winona State, is this the type of game that you tell them about? This is for the potentially for the conference title, a team that you're battling with, a really good team that comes into McCowan Gymnasium on Friday. Are these the games that you tell them about, that this is what you get to do when you're playing here?
Yeah, absolutely. And we go head to head with Mankato and the St. Clouds and Augies and that for a lot of our recruits. And so this is a special game for us, and it's just been developed over the years. In years past, when Don Meyer was at Northern State, we seemed to always have a big rivalry with them. And now it happens to be Mankato, but they have such a great program, facility, and everything. And like I said, you look forward to these games.
It really speaks to the success of both programs that this is such a highly anticipated matchup year in and year out. And then we go to Saturday, Concordia-St. Paul, a team that doesn't have the record of some other teams in this conference, but it's a team that we got to see in here earlier this year when they played in a tournament with a couple teams from Michigan, and a team that has a lot of really athletic players.
Yeah, they do, and I've seen a little game film since the last time we had played them, and they're in games right to the end, on the road or at home, and like you said, they've got great talent, and on any night they can bring it together and do it, and I'm very surprised at where they're at right now, but again, I haven't seen enough on them to date, but this week we certainly will. But yeah, definitely a game that you got to win.
Last time we played Minnesota State, Riley Bamenek scored 33 points, kind of the coming out party for the freshmen. You got to think that Minnesota State's going to remember that and try to lock down on him. So who needs to step up this weekend for the Warriors to have success?
It's got to be our inside game, and I know they've got great players inside. They really do, and but it's one of those things where even if you don't score inside, at least get that possession, get the ball inside. We can kick it out, and if they don't help, you got to be strong and go to the basket. I mean, my gosh, that's what you're there for, and we really have to do a good job with that. But otherwise, all those perimeter guys, and they. Even if you had the 33, they can focus on them, but the other guys are shooting the ball. We not as of late the last couple games, but we can shoot it very well, so you can't just leave them open.
Well, it's going to be a great weekend. A couple really good games beginning on Friday at 8 o'clock against Minnesota State Mankato, and then Saturday at 6 against Concordia-St. Paul. That's all we have this week for the Mike Leaf Show. We will see you right back here next week with more on the Warrior Sports Network.